Namaste programs. Ooh, I've broken my neck. It's been a while since I've done that. How's it going? It's another evening stream. Calm, chill. It was going to be some Fallout grinding. But this just dropped. The demo for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, which is, yeah, one of my most anticipated games. We get to save or kill Tuvix. Brilliant. Well, that's what we wanted. That's what everyone wanted. Kinda. Anyway. That's enough from me. Let's get going. Let's see what we can do. A new game. You are the captain of the Starship Steadray. Federation Starship USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew. Plot a course through the procedurally generated star systems. Your unique ship build will be too quick to read. New ship, a new crew, new mission. Is she talking? Nope. Today we embark on a mission to locate a marquee vessel that has disappeared in the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes these terrorists have acquired dangerous new technology. My chief of security, Tuvix, is undercover aboard that ship. I haven't received communication from him in over a week. The Badlands are treacherous. I can only hope he is safe. In the meantime, I have a starship to prepare for launch and a crew to assemble. And English to murder. Speaking of which, our final two crew members have just arrived, Ensign Harry Kim and Tom Paris. Seems I have a few introductions to make. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It is an honor to be here. I hope to live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Marquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Marquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in the sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Ensign. The Marquis? Wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax, I was with the Marquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. New Zealand? Grayson? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. He said maximum warp. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. Incoming! A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert, helm, evasive maneuvers. No effect, the wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. First thoughts, there needs to be, well, you know, at least some voiceover. Perhaps not everything. Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage, the transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to grey mode. We're on reserves, barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online, and now. Tutorial. Welcome to the tutorial. Click on the question mark icon on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen. Some additional tutorials will not pop up during gameplay, but automatically appear in the tutorial list. Check out the new tutorial screen now. New tutorial entry discovered. Is it this? There we go. Activate room. Activate stellar cartography 1 in the lower left part of the ship. To activate it, open up its menu by selecting the room and switching on the power supply. Ooh. Shuttle bay, life support, workshop, transporter room, torpedo launch bay. Well, that's right, it's basically Fallout Shelter, isn't it? Main engineering, stellar cartography. Oh, it's very weird. Main deflector. It's at bottom left. That's all life support. That's the workshop. That's the transporter room. How do I right click? Main engineering, shuttle bay. Life support, life support, life support, life support, holodeck, sick bay, engineering office, ruined rooms, shield generator, mess hall, science laboratory, arc shuttle bay. I'm stuck already. Where it said left, lower left part of the ship. Marched. There it is. There it is. Okay, I somehow just missed it. Click on that. Switch on. Captain sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. What is that thing? Where are we? Oh, what's all this stuff around the edges? Our sensors are working. We just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Scan. Scan points of interest marked with white question marks to reveal resources. Where are we? Alright, so interstellar cloud. Scan. Oh, I have to hold. Now we can get deuterium. Navigate your ship by traveling to various locations. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. Basic resources. To keep track of your resources in your main HUD. Deuterium is your fuel that powers the warp drive. Geranium and tritanium, essential for construction and repair. Crew is needed to operate key systems and rooms. Points of interest. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar represent the possible outcomes. Excellent, dark green, and good, light green outcomes. More rewards like extra resources, morale increase, etc. Average, yellow, can include minor setbacks. Bad, orange, and terrible red outcomes provide low rewards and medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, hull damage, or severe injuries. Oh, shit, man. Shit. Collect and store deuterium to change warp core to tier 1. Borg nanites, bioneural gel pack. God dang, where's deuterium? Here. Alright. So scan. How do I go to the one that we already scanned? Was it interstellar cloud? Set course. Yes. Sensors detect a dense cloud of interstellar gas with an unusually high concentration of deuterium. Deploy collector probes for safer though less efficient collection. Risk to maneuver Voyager into the unknown of the cloud. Bussard collectors. Oh, you gotta risk it for the biscuit, surely. Orange. Captain, the dense gas interfered with our sensors. We've collided with a floating starship within the cloud. Well, that's unfortunate. No, oh, really? So I did also got fuck all, and the hole's busted. God dang. You don't risk it for the biscuit. New tutorial entry discovered. Sure. Oh, I see. Okay. And can I know? What about WASDA? Yeah, WASDA. There we go. That's what we needed. No. Okay. All right. Let's set a course to this one. Abandoned mining station. We came across an abandoned mining station. The station is under lockdown and seems to be damaged. Safely search for anything valuable without entering the station. Oh, nice and green. What even is this? Uranium. Gotcha. Oh, I still need deuterium. Okay, scan this one. Possible deuterium. Let's go. Captain, we've detected massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. Deploy collector probes for a safer, though less efficient collector, or risked into the atmosphere. No, we're going safe now. We've already one risked it, didn't get a biscuit. Cool. Captain, we can now deactivate grey mode. But sir, that would require changing the bulb. Captain, ready to increase warp core output. Warp core. The warp core is a reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. Gotcha. Main engineering. Change warp core to tier 1. Tier 1 from grey mode. Energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. But Captain! Good. Now what's this? What about this thing? This array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a marquee vessel next to it. Sensor scan for life signs. Optional try hand. Scan for life signs. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one aboard, Captain. Scan the array, then. What about the array? Several life forms on board, Captain. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. Your face is weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a uranium deposit. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. We now have all the uranium we need. What? Here's one I prepared earlier. Engineering is standby to repair the transporter, Captain. Notification, new tutorial entry. Repairing rooms. Damaged rooms are not operational. That's what damaged means. Select a room to bring up the room controls. If you have the resources and work teams needed, you can initiate repairs. Repairing a room takes time. Commence cycles by flying to other locations. Gotcha. Transporter room. Let's see. So we need one person. Where did the persons come from? Up here. Cannot be powered. Let's just repair it. Okay. Repair and activate the transporter room. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set a course for the array. It's time we got some answers. I thought we were already at the array. Let's go. Beautiful. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Make sure you're wearing your red shirts. Transporter room. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with the matching skills for your away team. What? Boom. So no challenges, no recommended traits. Okay. Let's go Harry Kim. And Tom Paris. What is any of this? It doesn't tell me what it is. It's just icons. Oh, I see. So he's got 25 of these and 21 of these. I don't know. This start mission. Tutorial away mission. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. The skill is lower than the requirement. The success chance is displayed. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? So, do we need to look for any footprints? Oh, I see. I have to select who does it. Right. Alright, look for any footprints or special noises. It's a challenge of 29, but we've only got 25. So, alright. Scan for any life signs or strange energy. Challenge of 33, 20. So this is 4 off, that's also 4 off. I guess we'll go Harry Kim. Scan for any life signs or strange energy signatures. Okay, go. Go, buddy. Oh, wait, can we do both? No. No. Let's confirm. Oh, we have to hold it. Receiving data. Success. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life size and detect a strange energy spike emanating from the nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover, then plan ahead accordingly. Oh, I see. So that was going to be... That's what the challenges are. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So you need to check them out, have a look at their things and say, okay, so Kim first, Paris, Kim, Paris, and hopefully that, you know, that'll work out. Yeah, because this will be Kim, and then Paris will be able to do that one. Cool. Captain, this old man, he plays one. This old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on. What's going on here? What's going on here? How should we approach him? Demand to know what is going on. Try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth and you want to know what's going on. Alright, so let's do this one. Read his body language for clues. Oh, this is pretty cool. Success 4. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put his finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it is not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. It's corn. Way mission advanced. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. If the cumulated skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance for a critical success. Golden part of the chance bar. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the marquee ourselves. There's a large barn. There's large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Alright, so 25 and 10. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. Let's go. Boom. Harry, but I wanted this, man. Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools and weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Chocote! Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. These people must be the missing marquee. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Right, so they're both critical. Quick-witted, wake up the half Klingon woman, or wake up the tattooed man. Let's open... what was it? Torres. Let's wake up Belana Torres. Your choice has consequences. Belana will remember that. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. He'll be hoping to do more than that as the show goes on, am I right? Am I remembering it correctly? As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Mission completed. Oh, level up. Level up everybody. Successful challenges, no critical successes, no injuries, Sector 1, total 300. Oh, 300. I needed 300. A sudden return. Tom Paris unavailable. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Oh, this wasn't Tom Paris? I didn't think it looked like Tom Paris. Hours? But we were just there, right? Tom? Tom? Question mark? Seemed like he's still on the array. I hope you have a hidden piloting talent, because we're short. Captain, we're being hailed by the Marquis. B'Elanna, Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us? One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Sure. Face to face. Back to back they faced each other, drew their swords and shot each other. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Marquis' crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Tuvok recruited. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you I perform my Marquis duties to the highest standards. I'm not going to do the voice anymore. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back that easy. We can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship station... said Tuvok. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. Tutorial life support. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Right. Life support on Deck 5. Okay, Deck 5. Switch on. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. Sigh, we'll have to fix it before we can even use it. No shit, Sherlock. Repair the engineering office. 2 cycles. Repairs in progress. Till completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Tuvok, buddy, pal. Scanning. Uranium. Deuterium. Geranium. Deuterium. Deuterium. Can I zoom out? Yes, and I need to use the keyboard to... Wait, why can't I... Okay, alright, let's just use the keyboard then. It's doing so well at not needing the keyboard. Oh, no, don't go there. Oh shit, I've gone there. I've gone there accidentally. Engineering office, life support, enter ship to manage manually. Explore the system, gather more resources until the engineering office is repaired. Well, kind of already did that, didn't grab anything. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Oh, multitasking. Engineering office. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing rubble, occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Gotcha. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. Morale. The morale bar shows your current morale. To change to morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen by pressing tab and I can't speak at all today, and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. I'll not have it. I'll kill everyone if I have to. Let's see. Life support on Deck 2. Turn it on. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Repair the mess hall and explore the system while the repair is in process. Missing resources. I need uranium. How do I go to the system? Here it is. Oh good, we're going to uranium. Bit far, but hey. Use the tractor beam to try and clump up the debris for easier collection. That's all green, that's green and yellow. I think we're just going to stick to the greens for now. Just stick to the greens for now. Ship. So I'm trying to do the mess hall. There we go. We've got enough now. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. Ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Well, that's a tongue twister. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time, cycles. To pass the time, travel on the map. Alright, I see. Clear debris. It gives you, okay. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Thank you, Tuvok. What is it you think I'm doing, buddy? What is it you think I'm doing? Alright, cool. Let's just go to the closest one. Excellent. Mess hall done. Into ship. Repairing mess hall. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. Oh, I love these rooms. They're awesome. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. Replicator food. With every cycle, your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consuming premium rations made by the replicator. These increase morale but consume deuterium. Needs a sub-editor. Someone replicate a sub-editor. Keep exploring the system while repairs are in progress. Wait until ruined room is cleared. Switch to replicator rations in the mess hall. Emergency. Premium replicator. What is this? Management. Food serving. Heroes. Assign a hero. I guess we'll get some... Tuvix. No. Tuvix was the... Neelix. There we go. Premium replicator rations. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Fuck yes. Keep exploring. Alright, cool. Ruined room has been fixed. Ruined room removal concluded. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now? It'll do wonders for morale, Captain. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Every room needs a corresponding area. What the fuck does that mean? Alright. Build emergency quarters. Maintenance, crew, technology, combat, Borg technology. Crew. Emergency quarters. Accommodates 10 crew in cramped, limited quality quarters. I guess we'll have to... Oh, I see, it needs 2. Is that what it meant by the area? Probably. Boom. Crew. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind. We're adding new rooms for upgrades. Or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation, or morale may drop faster than you'd like. Okie dokie. Answer the incoming call from Tuvok. There is no call we do not answer. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. All hail the array. The caretaker. Oh, who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo, but his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm, we just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. What? Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. What? Catherine Janeway, level 1, chance 40% plus 30%. Appeal to his humanity, tell us where they are. 60% try to intimidate and give them back. 60% let Torres talk. Optional scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. Sure, let's do that. 100%. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of them, Captain, and no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? Alright, 70%, 60%, 60%. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honor a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Can we help you? What are you looking for? What you're looking for? My god, can we please get someone to fix the English before this gets released? Maybe we can help. I've searched the galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. No, you're stealing my time, don't you understand? I don't have time, not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it, we haven't gotten any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may, I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'll be easier if we work together, Captain. Helm, set a course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find Alpepel. Set a course for this planet, Monsieur. Maximum warp. Sector map. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific point of interest to visit. Optional, clear more ruined rooms and build emergency quarters for the entire room. So, how do we know we've got 50 crew? Alright, I think we will clear and then investigate the marked planet. No, let's do some more, let's get some more rooms going. Battery compartment. Where did I just put some rooms? Oh, we're still building. Okay, alright, so let's clear debris as well. Can we repair sick bay? No. Alright, fine, cool. So they're gonna do all that. We can go to sector and see what happens. Or should we... No, let's collect what we need to collect. How do I do this? Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging... Oh, Captain, we found an abandoned ship. Yeah, sure. Let's grab that. Nice. Oh, straight into the yellow. Thank God. Thank God for my iron Jesus. It's terrible. Let's go here. Straight through the sun. That's how we roll. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Anything? Yeah, nah, let's just stick to the greens. Stick to the greens, man. Alright, emergency quarters done. Okay. Nice. Look at this. Oh. This is, you know, we need, what's his name from, the Alters? We need Yarn. Yarn Star Trek. The zooming in and out is quite terrible. Okay, that needs a lot of work. Let's continue. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. Adds a vessel. Collect any, useful shit. Grab this one. Dismantled ruined room. Beautiful. Let's build. So how many? This was emergency quarters holds 10. We've got 50 crew. That's a lot of crew. My goodness. My goodness. Upgrade. Okay, cool. Let's build another crew quarters here and continue. Life support is okay. We need to manage life support. That needs repair as well, and I don't have a work crew. God dang. Can I cancel this? Cancel. Cancel. So actually, no, we can just do here. We can just clear this room out. Nice. And that'll be, this will be, yeah, cool. Put some stuff up here. Ah, that's so clear to me now. So utterly clear. Ruined room dismantled. Alright, cool. Done. And that's where we'll put another emergency quarters there. And do this ruined room. And do that ruined room. Oh, okay, not enough work teams. I've only got 2 work teams. Captain abandoned ship. Let's grab all of that rubbish. Oh, it's almost in the yellow. My RNGesus is terrible. Collect any, yeah, we'll just go easy stuff. Easy. Right, another emergency quarters ready to go. So it can go there. Beautiful. So now we've got, what, does it tell me? Is that what it is? That's what I'm looking for here. Is this, yeah, so we need 30 is what you're telling me. Hang on, so 2 rooms have been built. Okay. Right, yeah, so that's third. So that's 20 done, and we still need 30. Alright, cool. Let's undo this room. And, well, that's all we can do for now. Give me that shit. Okay. To mess me up. Emergency quarters ready. Now we still need 20. Alright, so what room? This can also be. Oh no, I could have put a room here, couldn't I? Cool. I don't know why I didn't. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need 1 more. We'll have to. Yeah, we'll put it there. Sweet. Grab that. Are you kidding? The guy has the worst luck in the world. Enter dismantled. Right, excellent. And we want 1 more crew quarters. Beautiful. I feel like we could put something in these singular ones. What's this saying? Uranium at max capacity. Well, now you tell me. Probably been wasting. What's this? This is deuterium. Cool. Alright, that's that done. Let's go. What does this want? And uranium. Okay, so everything's at max capacity. If I'd known that, I may not have done that. Can I scan? I can. Holy shit bars. Can we scan from here? No, we have to be in the system. Okay. Setting course. Emergency quarters done. We still need one more. Still building 2 cycles. Let's go. Time's passing, but I'm not entirely sure why. Emergency quarters done. Are we... Oh, because we're in the system? Okay, cool. Let's just scan everything. There's 2... What's that? That's this? Okay, fine. Scan it all. Mr. Kim, who we don't have. Yeah, Mr. Kim we do have. We have Mr. Kim. It's Mr. Paris we don't have. How do I investigate the marked planet? That is a deuterium cloud. Deploy collector probes. I won't just grab that for now. Oh, well, hang on. Were we full? Now we're full again. Damage. How... Oh, it's this one. Oh, I see. It's an icon above it. All the icons are above. Captain, we reached our destination orders. Continue. What have we here, you nerds? Let's see what we have here. I could have written this. A new lead. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Captain Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special? Prepare an away team. Optional, do a general scan of the planet. Check energy impulses. Let's do a general scan. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Leave it at that. Strange, but intriguing. Check the energy impulses. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigates the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. I will send Tuvok and Kim. It's not. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. First contact. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Neelix, greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard the story before. Thousands of times, well, hundreds of times, maybe 50 times, but the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know. Compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. It's a steal. It's sale of the fucking century. Neelix recruited. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Yeah, okay, what are we up to? So, we've got all the stuff we want. What's this? Shield generator. That sounds important. Let's repair that. And sickbay, definitely repair that. And that should be it, yeah. We got any more engineering? No, what was it? Engineering something or others? Engineering office. Do you have to build those, maybe? Maintenance. That is an engineer, you have to build them. Gotcha. Not enough work teams, though. That's fair enough. Let's go grab all our resources until Neelix is ready to talk. Shield generator on. What else can we get done? Let's do science laboratory. Sick bay is repaired. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they go back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. What do you mean? There is no suitable heroes. We have no heroes. You lie to me. You lie to me. Life support. Oh, we need 3 decks for okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. Phaser control room. Let's go. Abandoned ship. Let's just grab what we can. And almost fail. Lost due to full storage. Shit. Alright, so how do we get more storage? You have a call. Caretaker. What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What is this called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup, I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance, now. Ah yes, you're missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon? What? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they could be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Majay Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy. A bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Ask for more information. Anything else we should know about these Kazon Ogla? Water's a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send an away team down. Very well, prepare an away team, and you will accompany them. Mr. Neelix. Fly back to Okampa. No, you fly back to Okampa. Science laboratory. Science fiction. Let's see. What else can we do without having to do life support? Torpedo launch bay, why not? Laser control room. Excellent. Anything else? Let's go workshop. What's missing? I need 10 of these things, god dang it. What else could be? Shuttle bay needs a lot of shit I don't have. Let's try and open. No, that needs a lot of repair as well. So, best case scenario. Can I move rooms? Like to make more room? I guess not. Deuterium at max capacity. Alright, well I guess we can do some ruined rooms. Ruined rooms, that's not easy to say. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Send away team. Neelix, he's got 20 of those and 45 of these. So, who else we got? Who else we got? So we need... No one else has any of those. We need... whatever icon this is, engineering. So definitely Bellana. And we need, and she's also got a little bit of that. And he's got he's got even less. Oh, Kim's the one we want. Kim. There we go. Let's go. Why is he looking so derpy? The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burned down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry and sandy whips without. Why is Tom Paris in this picture? He is currently missing. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning. Oh, I don't have a shooty person. God dang. Probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Orientate yourself for using cardinal points. No one can do that. Struggle through to a vantage point. Really? Why did it not tell me I needed this? I thought it was grayed out. Well, shit. Ooh, nearly. The away team finds it difficult to make progress in the harsh conditions. Wind and sand slow them down, and the uneven terrain often causes them to stumble. Eventually they reach a ledge, exhausted and disoriented. In the distance they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up, and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Design intelligent shelter. Build a temporary shelter. Can you construct a rudimentary lathe? Analyze the area and evaluate the best cover for the storm. I think we're gonna do this. Sure. Ooh, first critical. The away team quickly analyzes the terrain. Say that. Easy word, terribly, 5 times in a row, discovering a natural crevice offering the best protection from the storm. The rock walls shield them from the worst of the wind and sand. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogla settlement. Away mission risks. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Damn. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people? So this one could be risk level. Let Neelix do the introduction. Approach in a typical Starfleet manner. Yeah, let's let Neelix, especially as he's not fatigued either. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogla in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement, Jabin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. Your face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around the corner. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Demonstrate strength, assure them you have no bad intentions, offer water in exchange for information about the Ocampa. Yeah, let's just do straight just her. Come on now. The away team offers Jabin water from their replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. He explains that the Ocampa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised Ocampa woman he's holding as a slave, explaining that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface, when suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jabin and demands for the Ocampa girl to be freed. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Appease and carefully withdraw. It's got risk, and it's also the only thing we can do. Yes, recruited. The away team raises their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jabin, though furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognizes the away team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. Mission complete. Successful challenges 3, 1 crit, no injuries, 1 sector. Don't know what sector 1 means. And that's gonna be it for, well, not it. We're gonna take a break. Let's take a quick break. I'll be back in a little bit when the ads are over on Twitch. See you then. Okay, McDokey. Oh, okay, McDokey. What are we up to? We have rescued a guest. More than gratitude. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relation between the two go? You're asking how deep? Why is Chakotay there? Why is Tom Paris there? Neither of them are at this point, according to the story. What? My dearest Kiss, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. Why is she already wearing a Starfleet badge? You lied and endangered my crew. This is not... And why is that B'Elanna? No. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Yes, can you help us once we've located the breach? That's Tom Paris. Did we just skip ahead or something because it's a demo? What? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, what do you know about the caretaker? What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Ocampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. How did Kes and Neelix meet? Kes, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kes while I was trading with the Kazan Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. That's not reassuring, Mr. Neelix. Why did you come to the surface? Kes, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? It was your home. Are you too good for your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We were once a people who had full command of our mind's abilities. We have things to do. Alright, someone get started on that transporter signal amplifier, and Cass will go to sickbay and have you examined. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Here's one I prepared earlier. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Introducing the Doctor. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Please state the nature. How did I know? Oh, that's right. That's his line. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now, and this patient, Keth. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulnar, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You're in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best? Captain, I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sickbay to reorganize. Research transporter signal amplifier in the science laboratory. Yeah, transport signal. Okay, cool. What else could we be doing? No, we've got 2 repairs. New tutorial entry. Science lab. Researching technologies and projects requires a science lab. Open the room and select a project. Research takes time, so continue exploring until it is completed. Okay. Let's see. We need some of that. No, we need some of that. Torpedo launch bay. Nice. What else could we fix? Workshop. Nice. Why not? What? Transfer rewards, transferring around into ship. Tech tree. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Certain technologies first require an upgrade of tier 1 of a technology category. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Research points are produced by active science labs but can also be gained as rewards, for example in away missions. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production we need to repair the workshop. Guess what? I'm currently repairing the workshop. God dang. Explore the tech tree. How do I do that? Oh, down here. Nice. Wow. Workshop level 2. Question marks. Impulse engines. How do I unlock tier 2? Ah. I see. Alright. Cool. What else could we be doing though? They're all done. Tier 1. We don't know what this is. Combat. Borg. Rotate shield frequency. So is the tiers going to be for each of these or... Ugh, what? I think we're going to research tier 2. See what happens. See what happens. How do I get out of here? I don't want to abort. Do I want to abort? No. Escape? No. I just locked in here, apparently. I'm not locked in here with you. You're in here with me. Oh, escape eventually did something. It didn't want to at first, though. We've got 2 repairs going, so... let's continue with our journeys around. Engineering office level 1. Just gonna go safety. Safety first. I've got too much shit anyway, apparently. What is the maximum? 100. And deuterium maximum is 1,000. Well, we should be out. This shouldn't... well, 200 and something, I suppose. Excellent. Workshop repaired, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. Transport signal amplifier blueprint. Let's go. Wait. It's crafting in progress. Why doesn't it give me an icon for that? Oh, it says producing down there. Fair enough. New tutorial entry. Workshop. Craft unique items and consumables in the workshop. Okay, cool. Well, I think we're getting it, man. I think we're getting it. Aren't we? You getting it? Everyone's getting it. Shuttle bay, maybe. Missing resources. What's this? Tritanium. We don't have any goddamn tritanium, motherfucker. That needs tritanium as well. I guess we're just moving more junk. Tech tree. Tier 2's done? No, still 3 cycles. Okay, so... right. Oh my god, there's shit over here as well. Oh, wow. So the first escape was closing that window. So we're going to have too much. Absolutely too much. No, let's just leave. Let's focus on this one. One room. Okay. Engineering tier... oh, it was only engineering. Thought it might be tier 2 for everything. That's we've scienced the shit out of that then. Alright, so what can we resource? Small battery compartments. Warp core, plasma torch. Oh, more resources. Yeah, well, I'm not going to say no to that now, am I? Okay, cool. That sounds pretty good. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Ocampa. Don't be giving me what's wise, motherfucker. What I want to do is, seeing as we've got some base now, do we? Can we build an engineering office? Yes, we can. Let's cancel. Well, let's just pause that one. Engineering office. Oh, let's get more work crews. Fuck, that would be smart now, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm destroying the vessel. I'm going straight. Oh my god, that's why you don't destroy the vessel. Am I nearly dead? Where's my hull? Where is my hull? Borg nanites. What an interesting question. Imagine I wanted to know what the hull points of the ship were. Why does it... What's 16 mean? Batteries, uranium, food. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. Can we make Neelix the hero? The thing with... Yes, you can. Neelix is now the chef. Excellent. That is canon, even though technically... Do these have heroes? No. Who has heroes? Sickbay does not have heroes. Kiss was what? Ah, dang. Tuvok into the science laboratory. Laser control room. Really? Tuvok's the only one who can do that? Get Belana or Kim. And the doctor. Get the doctor, right, science laboratory, fine. Where's sickbay? Why did... Oh, there, it does have... Yeah, okay. So I should have put the doctor there. Cool. Should have put the doctor there. Let's put Harry Kim in the science laboratory. Workshop, transporter, nope. Yeah, workshop, Belana. Lovely. Why wouldn't we? Question mark. Searching. Okay, cool. What? Did we get what was here? We must have. Alright, back to the Ocampa. Immediately. Ruined room. Lovely. What other rooms we need? Cargo bay. Ah. Yes, please. Let's do a cargo bay. I don't like that we're losing resources. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders. Send an away team. Yes, it has to go, apparently. So, we're gonna need... Oh, it's not highlighted because I don't have someone who can do that. Gotcha. Right, now those are highlighted. And now I need an engineer. 42. It's Belana. Lovely. Start mission. On materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapons, but hesitate. Careful, shouts one of them. Do not let them butter you up. Captain, the Kazon seem to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What are our orders? Damn. Oh, we're gonna have to do this one. It's the only one. Use a transporter module to make a harmless object appear, causing a distraction. Good, because she's not going to need that. Oh no, next one. Ooh, the white team uses a transporter module to be inspired. The sudden appearance of the strange green object causes confusion and alarm among the Kazon, allowing the away team to slip past them and enter the tunnel unnoticed. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance, using the transporter signal amplifier now to find the possible breaches in the security barrier. She's fatigued but could still do it, or we could do these two. I think we just go for, because she won't need engineering until back down here, so she's enough anyway. Take it. The UA team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded in a large cavern, a futuristic environment with smooth, white walls emerges in front of the away team, glowing in a warm white light and littered with patches of green, the Ocampa City. Captain, we're inside the Ocampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay? Let Kess lead the search, obviously. Kess approaches a group of Ocampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Ocampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Well, we're gonna have to shoot our way out. Clear a path. Tuvix. Oh, critical. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. You just can't do it, Captain. We can't do it. Stabilize the transporter signal, analyze the tremors interference. So this will give us some, what is that? Whatever this is. Science or something. Or we can just absolutely destroy it with this one. No, well, this is the last thing, right? What if I was just to do this now? Critical. The team analyzes the tremors interference pattern and quickly recalibrates the transporter signal amplifier to compensate. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Yeldy Voyager. So we got 37 dunno what's, 200 morale, I guess that is, dunno. A few people leveled up. Ah, magnifique. Chakotay recruited. Unexpected allies. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of release while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Captain Chakotay, welcome aboard the Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, and Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. What? No champagne? Not even the replicated I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. Torres, what is going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. We share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet would help us. What did you learn about the Ocampa? Can you tell us about the Ocampa? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much, and that's good because they wouldn't survive. Apparently, they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warming. The day our surface turned into a desert. On that day, the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then, he has provided for the Ocampa. For us, it was the worst day of our lives. For the caretaker, it was Tuesday. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvix? There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Ocampa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he's responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. But how could he cause such devastation to render a planet incapable of sustaining life? I confess I do not know, Captain. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? They say he's been acting out of the ordinary lately, abducting people, and he increased their power supply to half a decade. What the fuck does that mean? And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something. For what? You know why they were sent to Ocampa? Caretaker mentioned you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Ocampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Oh my god, obviously they should have been quarantined. When they came back from an alien planet, Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently I might add. And yet Chakotay is standing right there. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor. They're dead. They're dead, Jim. I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Well, that's convenient. Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides the Ocampa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, then destroys the access tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Ocampa for millennia. Why this sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone who holds the key to their survival, a compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe that the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. It's already too late, Captain. Given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. Oh, here's one I prepared earlier. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Meat. We're made of meat. Fly back to the array. Let's do it. Meow. Jesus, giant moth in hot room. Didn't die. Engineering office, cargo bay. Excelente. Building ready. Cargo bay ready. Ruined room. Continue. What else? What else shall we do? Can we do these? No, we haven't got anywhere near. We haven't got this. We haven't got any tritanium, and I'm guessing we won't. That'll be for the full game. Let's just get there and do it. Deuterium running low. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. This ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. We will stock up 500 deuterium. Someone's been playing a little bit too much Frostpunk. Okay, fine. Plasma torch. Enter ship. Small battery compartment. Hull reinforcement. What else we got? Crew quarters. Yeah, let's get some new crew quarters. Why not? Excellent. Fly back to the array. Well, that's what we're doing. I'm guessing this will be the end of the demo. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders continue. Oh my. We're doomed. Never tell me the odds. Seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our marquee raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. For more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have another fancy speech prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized? He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Combat hero selection. Each combat encounter you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strength and abilities. Click on the plus symbols to select new heroes. Damn! Marquee Raider, USS Voyager, Kazon Carrier, 32, surrender, use cloaking, auto-resolve, stuck. Alright. We obviously want Tuvix. We obviously want Chakotay. And obviously telepathic attack. Nah. Shield hacking, evasive maneuvers. We want evasive maneuvers. Start combat. Start of combat. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy. Combat is paused. Complete tutorial steps to continue. What are your orders, Captain? Orders. Waiting order. Ooh. Ooh. Very cool. Yeah, I'm pressing orders down the bottom here, not doing anything. Defeat Jabin. Do I have to actually press E? Right. Command menu. Order your ship to try and attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive movement. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed to offensive movement. Offensive actions, defensive actions. Weapons. Warp core. Engines. Shield. Let's take out their weapons. Movement target reached. What are your order? Toggle pause. Alright, attack front. What? Hero abilities. In battle, the hero's abilities can be activated either by selecting them with the mouse or by pressing the number keys. A blue countdown indicates that the ability is activated, while a white countdown shows the cooldown time until the ability is ready for use again. For more detailed information about the effect of the abilities, hover over the respective image with the mouse. Oh, I pause. Okay. Coordinate fires a double phaser. Increases Voyager's rotation speed and boosts weapon damage output 20-second cooldown. We're already doing evasive maneuvers apparently. Torpedoes have to be fired manually, shift key or left trigger on controller. They are very powerful weapons causing great damage to systems and hull. However, their effect is negligible against shields, so make sure you fire from the right angle. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Fire the torpedoes. Movement target reached. How do I orders? I need repairs? Offensive actions. So like defend port. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Fire the missiles. Right, so now we need to defend starboard. No. Oh, he's gonna turn around that way anyway, so defend port. Oh no, that's what's turning it, I guess. Warp core, shield. Take out their shield. Defend left, attack right. It's backwards. Why have we got different, like, yeah, so defend left, yeah, okay, right. And attack shields. It must be one of the weapons. Attack front. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Fire the missiles. What? Who am I shooting at? There's different ships, is there? Who's this guy over here? How do I change targets? Oh, a tab somehow. Fire the missiles. Combat result win. Okay, I don't know what I was doing there, but you know, hey. Who's gonna complain? We won. Scripted win. Damn, just let the Marquis ship just bloody killing themselves. What are you doing? You madmen and women of the Marquis. We pushed them back, but it was a close call. We got our crew beamed off in time before the raider exploded. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail he array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Ocampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. You must let go of the Ocampa. Did you ever consider allowing the Ocampa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Ocampa are stronger than you think. What happened to the Ocampa was your fault. Something you did turned their planet into a desert, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. Ooh, where is she? She went off to look for more interesting places. Why? You've dragged us into this. You need to send us... Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please, protect the Ocampa. What is right and what is easy? The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control systems and send us back? Wait, I can send us back? What does hold mean? Fuck it. Fuck the Ocampa. This is a demo. We'll see what happens. Access the primary control systems and return home. Credits. Protecting the Ocampa would violate the Prime Directive. My responsibility is to this crew. Access the control systems. We're going home. You're abandoning the Ocampa? To hell with the Prime Directive. They deserve a chance to live. No, we're doing it. We're changing history. It's my ship commander, Tuvix, now. Attempting to access the primary control systems, Captain. Failure. Oh, what a shock. The systems are unresponsive. I cannot initiate the transit program. Captain, the Kazon, they're preparing to board the array. You must destroy the array. Protect my people from the Kazon. It seems fate has made our choice for us. Tuvix, ready the Tricobot device. Suz, target the array. What are you doing? The array's our only way out of here. You can't. I can, and I will. Even though I wasn't going to. Tricobot device is ready, Captain. Fire. Fire. Destroy them. Destroy it all. And let that be a lesson to you. We'll find another way home. I promise. It may only take 5 or 6 years. 7. Did they get 7 seasons? I don't remember. Who do you think you are, making the decision for all of us? I am the captain. It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Ocampa, they reminded me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Ocampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next Outmeet review. A missed behavior review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Thanks, Tuvix. Hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Hull. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat, dialogue, spatial phenomena, or if the main deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Fly to the marked destination in the 3rd system. Okay. Let's do that. I'm surprised the demo's still going. Ruined room. Get rid of that. Let's clear that out. Let's clear that out. We'd have to do life support, which I don't have any stuff for. Alright, we continue. Voyager zooming with the zoomies. Ruined room. It's all ruined, I'm telling ya. It's all ruined. Okay, that's life support there. Not much else we can do. Shuttle bay we could repair. Let's do that. Excellent. We need some deuterium. Quite urgently, it seems. Let's do that's what we're looking for. That's staff. I think deuterium is more important right now. Because we're running out very soon. So, let's go here. Instruction report. Well, warp core grey mode. You are completely out of deuterium. Without it, the warp core is shut down and only emergency power is available. This is called grey mode. While traveling in grey mode, you won't use any deuterium, but most rooms will be deactivated to conserve energy. Go bang! No, that's so bad. But also, can we just get some here? Gonna take a risk for the biscuit. And the biscuit. Oh, just nice. The crew is happy. Thank you. Excellent. I thought I made a... Oh, I don't know. So where's the warp core? Green deflector. The warp core. Oh, we have a warp core. It's in main engineering. Let's get back up to tier 1. The question I had was, why are these all off? Do I have to turn them all back on? Oh, the life support has to be turned on first. Switch on. Oh, it's just the life support. That's fair enough. Switch on. Jog off. I thought I made a cargo bay. Yeah, there. Okay, we're storing 500. Ah, it's because it was turned off. Gotcha. Alright, that makes sense. Fair enough. Okay. Let's gradually make our way downtown. Shuttle bay. Nice. Why is it offline? Insufficient crew to operate. So I would need crew. Okay, well, we don't have any fucking crew now, do I? Destroy. Oh, let's try. Let's try. Yes, very nice. Now we've got some of that stuff. I'll wait for the game to tell me what I need to. Let's actually collect stuff along the way. No, you know what? Items research crew quarters. Excellent. Don't know what that is. What else we got? Nothing. Inspired workforce. Bonuses. Alright, let's get our bonuses. Let's build another cargo bay. Okay, cool. Fine. It is what it is. Now let's just get the easy shit. Let's get the easy shit for this one. We've got plenty, and we need the cargo bay to hold more before we get more, if you know what I mean. Safe distance, that'll do. So has this got a limit? No. Dilithium. Let's go to this then. Why'd you go around that way? You weirdo. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, Marquis, and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on one ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. Ilana recruited. I know a thing or two about survival. The Marquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together. To coexist. Coexist, huh? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. Chakotay recruited. First officer? You're willing to trust a Marquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. Neelix, Kess, you wanted to see me? Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we wanted to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my Angla-Bosk. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer? That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know, so much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better, learn more, develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe I could learn from him, assist in sickbay. I think the doctor would be glad to have you. Very well then, welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble. In a good way, I think. Unexpected guests. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian. Zibayan, who was captured while exploring the Okampa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the Doctor's care. Plus 13 crew. What would they know about crewing a Federation starship? Alright everybody, listen up. Deliver speech. Overcome distress, unite one. Or stand strong as one crew to defend ourselves. Unite, explore the unknown, and learn. Let's do that one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, ripe for scientific discovery. We face the unknown with open minds, eager to explore and learn. To survive, we must work together as one crew. Chart new territory, 6 solutions. Explore, but duty calls us home. Explore, but fight our way home. Chart new territory, 6 solutions. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to chart new territories and unravel the secrets of this region. But our objective is to return home. 75 years is unacceptable. We will innovate. Adapt, overcome, reach home. Never give up. Never surrender. Find a way together. Analyze, innovate, find a way home. Never give up. Find a way together. We'll search for shortcuts and new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming a captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris, set a new course. We're flying home. Caretaker, Captain, you've reached the end of the demo. You made a brave choice to destroy the Caretaker's array, stranding your crew far from home for the greater good. The real adventure starts now. Add Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown to your wish list and be ready to continue your mission when the full game launches. Thank you for playing. God dang, we did it. We goddamn did it. What time are we looking at here? Let's stop the recording. And what do you mean keep exploring? Nah, that'll do. I don't want to see much more than what the demo offers. I see that this story has exactly the same problems that the TV show had, in that they set up all these amazing things for conflict, like the Marquis crew, and yet by the end of the first episode, they're all basically a family. They need to just stretch that out over at least the first season. But no, apparently studio got involved and said, no, let's just cut to the chase. But anyway, that's how that happened. Menu. Do I want to do my dailies in Fallout? I think the answer is no. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.